go? Oh, which one? Which one? Which one didn't see me yet? Ah, now I have a good look. Don't cry. If you cry, you cannot see. Stop blood. Nice to see you guys. Is that new, really? Yesterday I saw you, no? Yeah. Every time new people come, you profit. That's why you came early, eh? So you get all the time, again and again. Yeah. At least you're happy with the candy. Even though you're not happy with the arrangement of the universe. Candy is good. Yeah. It sweetens relationship. Anybody who don't have? Share, okay, share, please. Share, okay? Nada más. Niente. There you are. Okay, there you are. The unhappy people. Look at you, and you want to be God. Even if it's possible. Are you fit? You fit to be one to carry the burden of the universe? Are you? Even if it's possible, like we can vote for a new God, even if it's possible, you think you can win the election? No? Yes, all right. Good that you know what you are. Have a little explaining so that you be a little bit more happy. Okay, I hope. In the beginning, all right? Long. Oh. Nobody can remember how long. Long time ago, eh? God like created only 50 councils. Understand? That's His children, right? To govern the universe, okay? And then the 50 councils created up to the 6th world. All right? 6. Only 6. The 5th world is the leftover of the 6th world. You got it? Right. And then the 5th world begin to expand and create creativity, because there is a limit between different words, you know? If we have a blackboard here, I can tell you, but okay. Anyway. Okay, God, right? The 50 council, right? The 6th world, right? Leftover, just sift through. Whatever leftover, sometimes you are doing something and you screen out the best, understand? You sift out the best, whatever the leftover, you just leave it there. Aside, you know? Are you ready to throw in the garbage? But you can use it also. For example, you make soya milk. Can you hear me through all this translation? You're right? Right. I'm trying to explain the inexplicable, yeah? So you try to understand what the incomprehensible, all right? So we both in trouble here, anyway. Not just you, okay? Right. So the leftover is the 5th world now. Okay, the highest of the whole creation. Yeah. And the 5th world as a natural of it also expand and sifting, yeah? And it becomes the 4th, because the 5th world also have the creative power from the Most High. Do you understand me? Yes. We all have that in us. That's the problem. That's why we want to do this, we want to do that. I explain more, okay? We all have the creative power of God. We are one with God. That is for sure. We are one with God, but you cannot become God. Okay? I keep saying we before because, you know, I want you to feel like you are with me. Okay, we is fine. Like, everyone is one with God in a way. Even hell is. You understand me? Yes. All came from there. No? It's just sipping through, yeah? And if whatever the most crude, the most heavy will stay settle at the bottom. Capiche? Right. Now we got it. Okay, we talk from the fifth word, eh? The sixth words of all this. Okay, it's not your business, right? Fifth word, okay, and then he expand. Yeah? He wants also to create and expand. He wants to expand. He create just like God, of course, because he's from God, even though he's a leftover. No? The leftover from the soya crude that you make soya milk, it is still soya. Do you understand? The milk, the tofu, everything is soya. The leftover that you want to throw away, that's also soya. And he has a soya tendency, the quality in him that he cannot discard. Right. So this guy create, yeah, like God created the 50 council, and 50 council have subordinate and all that kind of thing. It's like word in itself. It's not just like 50 person, like the cabinet and the parliament. Nah? We call it parliament, but there are thousands of people in there. A different direction represent different culture, different people, different provinces. Capiche? And from the provinces, different representative of different town, different city, different villages, capiche? Yes. Right. But it's too much to talk about. It's no use. So we talk about the fifth word. Now this guy, because he's leftover from the sixth word, he's the crudest. So he leftover. So the intended for the universe, only six. You understand me? Yes. This guy, he has a creative urge in him, so he create. Yeah. So he continues to create, and he have to sift, to choose the material in order to create, you know? So all the finer material, he keep it. On the fifth level, of course, it's a natural thing, yeah? So he stay on the fifth level. Whatever left over, he's come to create the fourth level, according to the quality. Oh, my quality. And my voice. Why do I have to scream like that? Like a politician. Okay. Yeah. But have you heard this thing before anyway? No? Anyway? Then it's good. Then I should tell you. I thought maybe somebody crazy imagine or something. All right, fine. We'll continue. Okay, so whatever is the fine material, he use it for the fifth level. He create more beings on the fifth level, yeah? Or whatever in the fifth level of the finer material. Even gold, you know, right? Diamond, they all selected the finest quality, the finest gold, and then the ore, they do something else. Capiche now? Yeah. Right. Sometimes milk, nah? They select the cream of the milk. Yeah, and the milk is the milk, the cream is cream, they all came from the same thing. Yeah. Anyway, so it comes to the fourth, yeah, and then lower down, the cruder one, he create the third level, and that's as far as he wants to create, because he thinks the other one is not worth it anyway. Yeah, it's too much already. So he lowered over the three words, from the third to the fifth, nah? Fine. After a while, there's something shipped over. No, he created only up to the fourth, that's it. And the third is the leftover of the fourth and the fifth. And now the third, there's the how to say, the frontier between all this, you know? So, then the third guy, he also has creative urge in him, no? He sit there, he feels so itchy. I gotta do something, man. I'm also from God, no? What am I doing here? Sitting doing nothing. And then he begins to create. So most people who worship God, that is Brahma, the third world. Nevertheless, he's great. When you get to the third world, you're free already. Because that is origin of all the, this gross level. The origin of all. The most from God, yeah. No, he create. He create only up to the astral level. Astral. Because from the Brahman to the astral, it is still fine. You know, you don't have this physical body, eh? And then the astral want to create the physical. You know that, huh? So he's also itchy. I have the power. And he has a lot of power. He has magical power, yeah? He has the power to change everything, you know, within his environment. And he has the power to manifest things. So he just wants to use it. Fine, he creates more in the astral and the physical. He did not create hell. Hell is the leftover from the physical. Do you understand now? Right. That's the crudest one. Nowhere else can go. In the beginning, nobody wants to go to hell. Nobody from the physical or anything that go to hell. It's just the being in there which doesn't look like anything at all because the hellish being is just a leftover. Yeah? They don't even have any soul or anything. It's just the crudest of all the crude that you can get. But because he's also from God, he has a tiny, vincent little, you know, wincy, kitty, whatever, that little point of God in him, in the hellish being. So he also feels like he needs to create and expand, but he can't. It's too weak. The physical, we as physical, we still have a little creativity, you know? We can do this, we can do that, eh? But the hellish being, they cannot do anything anymore. That's all they got. That's the end of the road. But he's still itchy. Want to create something? So there come. He cannot create. So he go up to the physical level. Yeah? Even sometimes shift to the astral level to get the being from here. So he can expand his territory. You capish? That's what we call Maya. That's what we call Satan, the devil, whatever, okay? Right. Now, he come here. He also have power, eh? Everything from God have power. You don't know how much power you have. That's the problem. Because you have the physical body. The astral being, the second being, the third being, they all have power and they all realize they have power. Only you, the human race, do not realize that you have any power. Mostly you don't. Some do, you see? Some do. Some have psychic power and they realize it. Some develop their magical power and they realize they have it. Sometimes they use it for bad reason because the being from hell come up and tell them, oh, if you do this, you get better profit, So that's how the physical being sometimes fall into hell. Or the astral being even. That's why the higher level being have to come down and help them. Because they do not belong there. Do you understand now? They just tempted. They've been seduced into doing things that they originally do not want to do. Because some hell being, they came up here to the physical level and they somehow managed to be born into, get some connection, you know, fake passport, whatever. And managed to be born, look like human. Sometimes they can manifest. Because they also don't have the physical body. Only human beings have physical body. And the physical body is good for protection of the crude atmosphere here. But nevertheless, it is also a hindrance. Yeah? It encases all the power that you have from God. Yeah? It makes you forget where you came from. It makes you very vulnerable to all kinds of influences, bad or good. Therefore, the heaven has to come down, help you to influence you in a good way. But at the same time, the hell also come up, try to influence you in a bad way. Here we have yin yang. You hear me now? Therefore, always Master come down and help these fallen beings because they don't deserve to go to hell. They're not crude. They're not that crude to go to hell. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Yes, right. At least they belong to the Brahma, the third level. Because even at the creating, at the sifting of the creation, the crude one sometimes can be refined. Some of them not that crude, you know what I mean? Refined and put up to a higher level, yeah? Slowly. And also, by the way, there are some higher being. Even the fourth level, the third level, the second level being come down here, even the fifth level come down here, because encased in this body, forgot also the origin. And so be seduced also by Maya. They even try to seduce the fifth level being, the fourth level being. I told you yesterday the guy from fourth level, he opened the restaurant selling meat and alcohol and losing all his stuff for money. Losing all his spiritual wealth. Almost. I told him if you don't stop now, you'll be beginning nothing. You might not go to hell, but that's all you get, you know? So anyway, I don't think they believe me because we don't meet that much, you know? And normally I don't interfere, but because I know them before and I know their purpose to come in here, so I feel sorry. You know, it touched me, so I have tried to help them a lot. So, can you imagine if the third level being, because sometimes sometimes the human being here have been refined enough, yeah? Refined enough through virtues, through contact with some finer being like Master or other heavenly being, they become refined and so they could go back to heaven. Like the third level, for example, or the second level, or the third level. And then they come down here again to visit some of their old friends, souls. And they get tempted again by the devil. And they shaky, they don't know if it's good or bad. See what I mean? These souls, so the God from the heaven must go down. Not like high God all the time, eh? Just like fifth level master or even fourth level come down and say, no, 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 no. Here, this way, come with me. Understand that? And rescue them. Now you hear, now you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Good. God Almighty don't always manifest on earth for these small things. But He sometimes come out because some grave damage has been done to some planet, or to lift it up, understand, due to the prayer of the inhabitants of that planet, and nobody else can do it. The fifth level master cannot do it. The council is not the time for them to come down because they don't have affinity. So God sometimes come down. Understand now? Yes. God's business is not to rescue the souls to come to the fifth level. Just by the way, why not just come with me? I'm going that direction. You know what I mean? And I will drop you off there. Because it's the same direction, I drop you off and then I go my way. So just come with me. I have big car, big airplane, etc., etc. Do you understand now? I mean, is it clear to you? Yes. Are you still unhappy? No. Good. Thank God. Any question? It's okay, huh? I mean, I don't get angry or anything. I'm just explaining to you. Sometimes if your concept is wrong, you create bad karma. So I have to kind of reprimand you. That's just to cleanse you up. I'm never angry with you. Understand? Cleaning, yeah? Yeah? The dirtier, the more strong force, but that's not angry. Understand? Just cleaning off, yeah? Right. Suppose you put a very dirty things into a cleaning machine, and he has to use stronger force. Is because he's angry with the clothes? No, eh?